Don't stop, we're in luck now. Don't stop, there's so much to be found. We can find paradise. All we have to do is go, go free your soul. Dragon Soul!
Yeah, I know, this one's late, and I'm sorry. It's been a pretty busy day. I had the house to clean, and then a bunch of other stuff happened, but I am okay, and we're going to do this now, and we're going to do it quick. What's up, what's happening, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Anime Station. I'm Session at the end of the animation, including 2 Super Saiyans that fight for the fate of the Earth. There, I finally got it down. And tonight we're taking a look at Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn. I'll tell you right now, it's better than by Bio Broly by a million miles. Let's not waste any time, dive straight into the summary, then we can do the voice acting, then the, what was it? Written review, and then final verdict, and it's see for the next one, because I don't have a lot of time tonight. So let's not waste any more time and dive straight in. The movie starts with the Otherworld tournament going on, and Goku has defeated Frog, while Pikkon defeated Arkla. At the check-in station, Psyche Demon is guarding the soul cleansing machine, but is distracted with his heavy metal music. Sounds like me. His lack of attention allows the machine to become too full. As a result, the machine explodes, releasing all the evil energy at once. The young ogre is enveloped in the evil smog and is transformed into a giant, seemingly innocent monster of incredible power named Janemba. Janemba's design is cool. I'm just going to say that right now. Janemba's first order of business is to place a barrier around the check-in station of Otherworld. The barrier prevents King Yama from maintaining order between the realms, with Yama trapped. The souls of Otherworld are free to return to the land of the living. On Earth, Videl receives a message of distress, and she and Gohan go to take care of it. In Otherworld, Goku and Pikkon were fighting in the finals of the Otherworld tournament, but are then called to go to King Yama to see what's going on. And also, this is where Goku's Super Kaioken comes from, and I wish it was used a lot more often. It's super freaking cool. When they arrive, King Yama informed them that the monster that did all of this was on the roof of the check-in station. Both Goku and Pikkon are surprised by the tremendous size of Janemba. Goku is excited about his power and lures Janemba to hell so that Pikkon can start working on the barrier. Once arriving in hell, Goku is shocked to find he has been changed into a psychedelic real world filled with colorful stones that look like jelly beans. Pikkon attempts to break the barrier and Goku begins to fight Janemba. On Earth, Frieza arrives shortly after. Gohan and Videl get rid of a large group of zombies, and Frieza is flattered that a stranger like Gohan knows him. However, Gohan states they fought on Namek, as Frieza then recognizes Gohan as Goku's son. I thought he would have already knew this, but whatever. Gohan confirms this. Yeah, that's right. Goku confirms this by introducing himself with a short speech and dance saying, "I am son of Goku, guardian of all that is good." Deciding the boy should pay for his father's sins, Frieza sends his army of villains to attack the couple. But Gohan flies through them all and silences Frieza by punching him in the stomach one time and blowing the tyrant away with one energy blast. Yeah, Frieza, to say the least, was outclassed. And it's one of Gohan's coolest moments. Frieza's terrified minions quickly disperse. Afterwards, Gohan does his Justice Pose 1. Mr. Satan is winning over the zombies and happy that they are enemies that he can beat. Fits his character, it's funny. Bulma and the others gather the Dragon Balls and summon Shenron. They wish for all the souls to return to the underworld, but Shenron informs them that he can send them back. Well, he can't send them back, but there is nothing stopping them from coming back, and that something is wrong in Otherworld. In Otherworld, Pikkon discovers that cursing at the barrier causes it to break. Dragon Ball logic. Janemba uses its strange powers, such as creating a portal to punch through that leads right to Goku, forming a perfect replica in his hand, complete with its own purple Kamehameha, which would later become the Black Kamehameha with Goku Black and the Goku Black saga of Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, that's where that came from. Even as a Super Saiyan 2, Goku is losing until he then powers up to Super Saiyan 3 to defeat the monster. However, Janemba then transforms into a smaller, more powerful form known as Super Janemba, who has one of the coolest villain designs in the entire franchise, and yes, I will die on that hill. Back on Earth, Goten and Trunks, whatever, they're barely in the movie, doesn't matter, battle the dictator and his army and they go Super Saiyan. And the dictator is Adolf Hitler. Yeah, it's not very subtle. Goku battles Super Janemba and is overwhelmed after being hit with a Hell Gates. Super Janemba then makes a sword from an ogre club he finds on the ground and starts to easily beat Goku with a swing of his sword, creating a dangerously sharp blade of thin air, which is just cool. He then traps him in a triangular cage made from Blood Pond, and then cuts it down to fit Goku. Vegeta comes in to help Goku and starts to fight Super Janemba in his Super Saiyan 2 form, but there's no match for him. Yeah, it's a blatant copy of Buu. Let's not even dance around that fact. It is a blatant copy of Majin Buu. Not at all a bad thing, though. Like, not at all a bad thing. Vegeta is thrown into a cage of spikes, but Goku catches him in time and they both take cover in the cage of spikes. Goku knows they cannot win as separate entities, so he suggests using the fusion technique. Vegeta becomes skeptical, first off, that the pose for the fusion dance is embarrassing, and furthermore tells him he would rather die than fuse with a low-class Saiyan. Fits his character. It's not that frustrating, guys. But Goku calmly states that Vegeta is already dead. One of the best comebacks he's had in the franchise. Like, those two argue like an old married couple, and it's hilarious. Goku persuades him to agree, and then they try the fusion dance. Vegeta agrees, however, he fails to extend his index finger at the last second, and Veku, as named by South Kai, is created. Veku is fat, weak, and can do little but fart on Super Janemba and use his rapid feet technique to run away. Right when Super Janemba is about to destroy him, the fusion runs out and Goku and Vegeta escape. Yeah, they did the same gag they did in the show with some Gotenks fails. And it's pretty funny. Vegeta curses Goku, saying fusion is useless, but King Kai telepathically points out that it is Vegeta's fault because his index finger was made into a fist and created the blimp Veku. Pikkon then comes to fight Janemba to give Goku and Vegeta more time to perform the fusion. Pikkon figures that Janemba is made of the same material as the barrier and begins cursing at it. Again, Dragon Ball logic. Surprisingly, it works and the creature is caught completely by surprise. However, it is able to incapacitate Pikkon. Although those precious few seconds allow Goku and Vegeta to perform the fusion dance, which is successful, forming Gogeta. Yeah, top 5 character in the franchise, and the favorite character of Snoop Dogg. Yeah, Snoop Dogg's a Dragon Ball fan if you didn't already know. Pretty cool little fact. And yeah, Gogeta himself is just badass. I'm never going to talk any crap on this man, and I'm glad that one of the last movies we had to look at for this marathon made him canon. On Earth, Goten and Trunks sense their dad's fusing and also fuse to create Gotenks. It goes nowhere. Gogeta is formed and he defeats Janemba with his ultimate attack, the Stardust Breaker. I thought it was called Soul Punisher, but I guess it just changes from media to media, I guess. It's still a really cool move. As a result, the teenage ogre returns and the actual Janemba is vanquished. Scared by Gogeta, he runs away and Gogeta lets out a laugh. Gotenks defeats the dictator's army with the Super Ghost Kamikaze attack in one shot. Gogeta defuses, Goku and Vegeta say farewell to each other as Vegeta returns to his spirit form and back to Hell. Hell is returned to normal, all of the soul is returned to Otherworld, and King Yama is freed with lots of work to do. On Earth, Gohan, Goten, Videl, and Trunks are returning home. Goten and Trunks know who it was that saved them, but refused to tell anyone. In the English version, Goten and Trunks were spying on them and joked about Gohan and Videl kissing and being chased home by a cross Gohan and embarrassed Videl. Meanwhile, Shenron remains summoned and asks if anyone still wants to use their wishes, sounding impatient. And that's the story of Fusion Reborn, and we actually did it in less than 10 minutes, I'm surprised. Great story. Yes, it's a little bit of a ripoff of Majin Buu, I know, but I think it's still really cool. I think it's still really well done, and the fights are awesome. Yes, it sucks that Gogeta only appears at the very end and it's not even for a full 10 minutes, but it is so freaking cool. So, in my opinion, great story, great writing. Could took Goten and Trunks out of there and you wouldn't miss the thing. But, whatever. Alright, so that's that. Voice acting now. Like I said, we just gotta blow through this. Sean Shum's Goku, Kyle Herbert's Gohan, Kara Edwards' Goten, Christopher Sabat's Vegeta, Laura Bailey's Kid Trunks, Chris Rager's Mr. Satan, Tiffany Vollmer's Bulma, Cynthia Crane's Chi-Chi, Kara Edwards' is Videl, Kyle Herbert is also Pycon, he does a great job, Christopher Sabat's Shenron, Sean Shum's King Kai, Daniel Clark's South Kai, Kyle Herbert's West Kai, he does great, Stephanie Donnelly as East Kai is great, and then Evan O. James as Grand Kai is also great. King Yema's Chris Rager, I'll talk more about him when we get to the Saiyan Saga. The Psyche Demon is voiced by Jim Ferranda. He does okay. The same guy voices Janemba in his first form, and then Kent Williams voices his evil demonic second form. Super Janemba. Christopher Bevins voices the Dictator, which is, again, like I said, obvious parody of Adolf Hitler. Like, the stash, the look, it's Adolf Hitler. I'm not even going to dance around that fact. And then you have little cameo appearances in here. You have Christopher Sabat's Jace for one line. You have Linda Young coming back to voice Frieza for one line. Then you have Sean Schemmel and Christopher Sabat together voicing Veku and Gogeta. And then Kara Edwards and Laura Bailey are both Gotenks, and then Kyle Herbert is the narrator. Great voice cast. Now for the written review. And this one's pretty short, so don't worry. This won't take too much more of your time. I just gotta pull it up here. Alright. Here's the written review. Great action, great voice acting, stellar story, awesome one-off villain with an insanely cool design, and yes, again, I will die on that hill. Great story, sharp writing, good animation, a fantastic ending with the introduction of one of the best and most badass characters in the entire franchise. Yes, I think he's better than Vegito. Deal with it. Fast-paced, good runtime, some pretty funny moments, and high rewatchability. However, the story is pretty slow. Goten and Trunks could have been cut out entirely because they're pretty much pointless in the overall story. And as much as I love the villain, I can't get around the fact he's a complete ripoff of Majin Buu. Again, you can't dance around that. Those are all pretty minor complaints though, because overall I still love this movie, and it's a huge improvement over the last two stinkers. Sure, it's not perfect, but it's a great watch and has a lot of awesome moments. Definitely recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. That pretty much sums up all my thoughts on Fusion Reborn. It is an awesome movie, it's a fun movie, and it has a few little nagging flaws, but you're going to have a fantastic time with it. It is a fan favorite for a very good reason, and of course, without it, we wouldn't have Gogeta. So even the haters of this movie have to be thankful for that. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I've got, so let's go ahead and get on to the final verdict. Final verdict for the awesome, super fun, super just enjoyable Fusion Reborn is a 9 out of 10. Awesome movie. Check it out. Well, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, we still have a decent way to go in this marathon because we're only at day 13 out of 31. We still have a while to go. And don't forget, Fortnite NFL is tomorrow as well. So, yeah, you have a pretty packed day tomorrow. But for those of you that don't care about the NFL stuff, I will see you next time for the final Dragon Ball Z era movie, Wrath of the Dragon. And then for the rest of you, see you for Fortnite NFL, Rams versus 49ers, and For just all of you in general, thanks for watching. I'm Jackson Love Station, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay Super Saiyan. See you next time. Peace.